iRockRadio, the world headquarters of rock. It is Mike Karolyi here at the Welcome to Rockville Festival in Jacksonville, Florida, with our friends in Underoath. How are you guys?
Awesome.
Exceptional.
Yeah, really exceptionally awesome.
Very good so far today.
All right, tell us about the new album, Erase Me, and tell us about like what it was like going in, recording it, and just the vibe of the band going in and doing that whole project.
Oh, that's a long story, I think.
We've got time.
Yeah, I guess the long short of it would be, we broke up for a few years. We got back together for what we thought was like a one-off event sort of thing. But while we were doing that, we got to talking about, potentially making new music again. And basically that snowballed into us getting our ideas that we had on the years that we weren't a band, getting all those together and, deciding to, start making a record. The process was pretty awesome, honestly. Because I think there was a lot of pent-up creative juices that didn't really have anywhere to go. So when we got together to start writing and recording, it was it felt really, really good. And we were working with an awesome producer, and just the vibe the whole time was really positive. And I would say more positive than has ever been in the studio for us, because I think historically for us the studio has always been a pretty stressful, contentious time. But this time it was really a lot of hanging out, a lot of enjoying the time. And
what about playing the songs live? I know it's early in the process, but now playing some of the new songs live has got to be pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. I mean, this is our first record in 8 years, so everything we've done for the last 8 years has basically been all of the same songs,
Right.
So it's the first time in almost a decade.
You might want to do the whole album live, right?
We would love to. We know we can't, but
right.
We would love to for sure. But yeah, I mean, I think tonight we're playing 9 songs, and a third of the set's all new stuff.
That's
so
awesome.
It's been fun kind of digging in and trying to figure out how to take what you do in the studio, where you have unlimited resources, time. You could have 100 tracks and layer things 1,000 ways, and then you realize you have 6 people with 12 hands. And how do you make 12 hands make it all work without just being a track band,
Right.
So we spent a lot of time, Chris spent a lot of time on that, and he and I mainly have, kind of dug through all of the songs and, reappropriated those into different areas, and different people are playing different things that they didn't play on the record, just to make sure we keep that live element and keep it interesting. So we're playing a few of those songs tonight. It's really cool.
We're playing the song Rapture on iRockRadio, and it's got a great reaction. Even so early in the game, it's getting a good reaction from our listeners. Why did you choose that as the official first single?
We didn't really.
It was chosen for you, or?
I mean, kind of. The way that we're looking at it at this point is like we want to spend all of our time and energy making sure that the songs are what they need to be and making the record as good as it can be. And then we hand that record off to the label, and we're like, because, I mean, the label is full of just ridiculous amount of talented, like extremely talented people in doing this thing that is a record label. So we hand them the record, and we're like, what do you think should be a single? What do you think should be a lead-off track? And we have that conversation. Like, it's not like a here's what you guys are going to do and you don't have a choice. They come to us and say, here's what we think would work good. And for the most part, there's a lot of us agreeing with them and saying, yeah, that's great. So, yeah.
Maybe you're too close to it, too, to choose for yourself. No.
Yeah. Historically, we have really wanted to be extremely hands-on with everything from, T-shirt designs to, singles. So I think this time around we're really just trusting the team that we have brought together to work the record. And I think as far as we're concerned, it's helped us out a lot, because that's such a weight that's off of our shoulders, where we would spend hours and days and weeks like stressing over all this stuff, where now we can take that time to enjoy being on tour, enjoy playing shows, enjoy playing live, and not have to worry about all this other stuff. So overall it's been good, and the reaction to the song's been great, so can't complain.
So we're at Welcome to Rockville. You said you're doing 9 songs, but you're coming to Connecticut. The show is at the Dome at Oakdale in Wallingford. Tickets available at livenation.com. And So when you're doing a headlining set, tell everybody what to expect when they come to that show versus like, a festival where you got to kind of bang it out.
Yeah, that's a good question. I think, a festival and a headlining show are really interesting, and they're really fun for different reasons. They have different dynamics. I think the one thing we like about specifically headlining and being in like a room is that we can kind of control the environment, and we have, basically control over how the night goes. So, with our set, we have 14, 15 songs, so we can sprinkle in whatever we want, do the stuff that we want to do, and also make sure that we're playing the stuff that people want to come see, and make sure everyone's feeling good about it. I mean, the biggest difference for us is honestly just a cycle and a journey based on, the set list, and then all of the production elements that go along with that. We're here, we just come in, we throw up a banner, we play for 30 minutes, and then we walk off.
Right.
It's much more of a fully immersive experience when you see us headlining. So I think that's what I would say would be the biggest difference. And if I had a chance to, I actually had a friend who's going to either come here or come to Athens. I told him to come to Athens because he's going to be able to see the full show.
Get the full experience. Yeah. Well, welcome back, guys. We're happy that you got a new album out. We're happy that you guys are doing the thing.
Thanks for the support.
Oh, anytime, man. Song sounds great on the radio, and we're looking forward to the show, the headlining show. It is May 9th. It's at the Dome at Oakdale in Wallingford. Don't miss it. Get your tickets at livenation.com or win them from iRockRadio, the world headquarters of rock.